Hey guys, welcome. It is Friday night with Beef. We are here hanging out in our kitchen, getting ready for a fun night. It's going to be chilly tonight. I mean, not chilly outside, but it's going to be chilly.
Chili in your belly.
Chilly in your belly for sure. So, do we have anyone joining yet? Hey, we want to just do an audio check too and make sure because, you know, of course we switch microphones. So, we wanted to make sure you had better sound. So, we have new microphones. So, let us know that you can hear us just right. I think Kate might be on. Kate, the dietitian, might be on, right? Can she see us? Kate, give us a text and let us know if you've got audio. But welcome. Anybody watching yet, Ann?
Not yet.
Viewers?
Yeah, we have 2.
Cool. Perfect.
Thanks. 4. We have 4.
Awesome. I love it. Hey, guys, it's Chef Jason with my friends at the Colorado Beef Council tonight. We are hanging out in my kitchen. It is going to be chilly night. Not chilly out. Well, it might be chilly outside a little bit later, which we hope so. But we're doing a simple chili tonight, which we're very excited about. And listen, I am not here to stir up any controversy. I hope you believe that. I am not. But tonight, I'm stirring it up huge because we're going to add 2 things to our chili that just drives people bonkers. Beans, because you're either a beans or no beans person, and corn. You're either a corn or no corn person. So we're going to have fun tonight. We have a very simple, fun recipe for you. So please be sure to leave your questions in the comment section below. And then, as always, a big, huge thank you to our friends at the Colorado Beef Council and all of the farmers and ranchers in Colorado. You guys do an amazing job keeping beef in our fridges, freezers, bellies, and more, and we are appreciative for that. And
I just wanted to say hi to a few people.
let's do it. Let's say hi.
Jose Alfaro is watching. Randy Jones and Wendell Slate. BJ Stefano, Tracy Parker.
Love it.
That's
Love
everybody
it.
for right
Very
now.
cool.
Hi, guys. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Leave your comments, leave your questions below, guys, and we will get them answered for you as well. It's been a month since we were live. We're doing lives now every month for the Beef Council. We're doing chili tonight to get you just in the mood for tailgating and really set and ready to go to kind of ease into fall. Next month, yes, ma'am.
Just Tracy says sound is great, so comments are coming in.
Oh, perfect. Sound is great.
And let's say hi to Christy Haggerty,
Hi, Christy
too, while
Haggerty.
we're
How are
taking
you?
a pause.
Good to see you.
All right, continue.
Continue. Yeah, so chili this week to kind of ease you into fall, right? It seems like fall came in like a wrecking ball, which I'm pretty sure winter's going to as well, which is great because we need a lot of moisture. So next month, you guys, I'm going to wait till the end and tease you guys just a little bit. So, all right, let me turn the skillet here and walk you through. Why don't you go over, dear? And Annie is running. She's the brains of this operation, so she's running the camera tonight. But come on in, dear. Let's talk about what we have tonight for our chili. Super easy, right? Not a lot of crazy ingredients. We're starting off with beef, of course, right? So you guys, I went with an 80-20 ground chuck. And I always say, when you're making chili, when you're cooking burgers, when you're using beef, the 80% is the protein, the 20% is the fat. I don't go too lean. If you do a 93.7, what's going to happen is you're going to wash that 7% fat away and you're going to be left with dry beef. So 80-20 to me is kind of my jam. That's what I like because then you usually lose about 10% moisture, 10% fat, right? And it leaves 10% in there. So you've got about a 90-10 when all is said and done. And I went with chuck again because chuck it eats like a steak. Right? It tastes so good. Chuck, you like chuck, ground chuck?
I do.
In your burgers? All right. So, ingredient-wise, come on over again. Keep running away from me, dear.
Sorry.
We've got
trying to get your pretty face on the
We've
camera.
got chili powder, which is just a combination of ground chilies. We've got some cumin, garlic, oregano, a lot of cool stuff in the chili powder. Dark kidney beans. We have corn. We have some tomato sauce, and then we also have some diced tomatoes that have some onions and green chilies in them, and we went with mild today just to get a little bit of heat, have a little bit of fun.
What's that I see back there?
What? Hominy. I was going to show the secret ingredients. Seriously, get back out of the way. We're going to garnish
alert.
it. We're going to garnish it with a little bit of green pepper sauce today. We also made, I just pulled these guys out of the oven a little bit ago. We made some cornbread muffins. So I love to pile my chili on cornbread, add a little bit of hot sauce, add a little bit of sour cream. Now, we are quite big fans of hominy. So we will I'm going to add this mystery ingredient tonight. We love hominy in our chili. Usually does a fantastic job adding some really cool flavor and absolutely amazing texture too, right? So we've got our skillet preheated. We're going to go ahead and just slowly get this beef cooked. Someone the other day asked me, hey, what do you use for splatters? I have got this cool little splatter top that does a nice job keeping splatters off the microwave. I mean, it does a nice job keeping off the microwave for the most part, right? But also helps build up some heat in there too and keep that going. So we'll get this started off here. And I'm just using a skillet. This recipe calls for 1 pound of ground beef. You can easily duplicate this. You can absolutely double this or triple this for a nice big pot. If you wanted to do this in your crock pot or your slow cooker, that definitely works as well. And kind of my suggestion is I usually cook the ground beef about halfway and then pour everything in the crock pot or the slow cooker and just let it go, whether you have a crock pot or what's the other one that everybody has? Instapot. Yep.
Instapot.
So I like to get the beef just started a little bit ahead of time, give it kind of a little head start. So any questions we need to answer? Anyone you want to say hi to, babe?
Doc Freed, is it Fried or Freed?
Doc Freed, I think.
Deborah Bort and LB Denizen are watching.
Nice,
John
nice.
Moser's watching.
Very nice.
He made chili when it snowed a few weeks ago.
Yeah, wasn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I went down to Alamosa last weekend for some potato events, and when they were laughing, they called me a couple days ahead of time and said, "Hey, are you still coming?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I'm absolutely coming. Like, I love agriculture. I want to do anything I can involved in agriculture." And they said, "Well, we didn't know because we got 13 inches of snow," which is crazy. So,
Hi, Jana. Hi, Fred.
all right. And, all right, so we've got the beef going. We'll get that all cooked up. I usually, like you guys saw, I kind of put it in whole as just a big clump or a big log, right? And then I let it cook. I take my flat wooden spatula here, my wooden spoon, scraper, spoodle, whatever you want to call it.
Who calls it a spoodle?
I don't know. Some people call it spoodles.
I don't think anyone calls it a spoodle.
Depends. Just depends. All right. So one of the things you'll read in the recipe too is it says drain the fat off if needed. But I'll tell you, I usually don't. You'll find that 80-20 actually comes out perfect. It usually leaves just enough fat in there to make it the chili absolutely wonderful. So we'll finish that cooking. Chop that down a little bit. Any color commentary you'd like to add, Annie?
I would actually. I learned in home ec when I was a junior that you should never leave the
65 years ago.
panhandle sticking out because if someone runs into it, they can knock the hot pot of food over on top
Awesome.
of themselves.
And I learned when I was a young cook in a kitchen, don't touch the chef's pans.
Oh, sorry.
All right. You know what? That's a good point. I think that's more for knives.
Or little
to
kids.
be
No,
honest.
it was
or little
pans.
kids, yeah. But I always leave my handles out there because
Mrs. Strang, New Fairfield High School in
Okay.
Connecticut.
squeeze tube garlic, we're going to add a little squeeze tube garlic in there.
Let's show the people that.
No, we can't, Ann.
No, oh.
So we're going to add about a teaspoon of squeezed tube garlic. And that's just, you can buy that at your local grocery store. It's in the herbs section. And we like that. It does a great job. And if you're a hand sleeper like me, it's really nice to not go to bed with the smell of garlic on your hands. I mean, as opposed to the smell of
barbecue.
Barbecue, which
Or smoke.
I joked this morning that I took a shower at 7 a.m. and by 7:15 a.m. I had already smelled like barbecue because we fired up the big green egg today to do some cooking. So,
Hey, Michael. Hey, Jill.
all right, we have got the garlic in there. Show everybody the recipe. You can download this. I left a recipe for you guys in the description section, so you can click that link. So now we've added the garlic, and I like to brown the garlic just a little bit because otherwise it gives you that really harsh, like kind of heartburnish. Let's go ahead and add the beans.
So you're not going to add the chili powder to the beef?
You know what? Listen, though, here's what I'm thinking, right? I'm going to add the chili powder, but I want to be careful because I want to kind of season it. I need a scraper. I need to season it kind of as I'm cooking. So I'm going to let all these flavors go first. I'm going to add everything in here, get this all cooked together, get everything combined. Then we'll go ahead and add the chili powder.
Now, what's that? Extra
This is
sauce?
tomato sauce. Yeah, it just wouldn't fit in the bowl. And all of the stuff we're using are 15-ounce cans. Everything came in a 15-ounce can, so it's kind of nice. It's like 1 can of corn, 1 can of this, 1 can of beans, one, you know. So it's kind of nice just to get
Cuppa.
It's like pound cake. Pound of flour, pound of butter, pound of sugar. Extra pound right around here somewhere.
Or
All right.
2.
So we'll get this stirred up here, and it's going to take about a good 20 minutes, right? You can let this go for a good 20 minutes to get everything kind of doing its thing. Now, what I will do is we'll let that come to a simmer. This calls for a packet of chili powder, which is about 1.25 ounces. We're going to start off here with just a little bit to get started. Question?
John Mosier wants to know
Yes.
if they'll be able to get their hands on the recipe if they have to leave the live.
Yes, absolutely, John. If you come back, the great thing about Facebook Live is it lives forever on the Colorado Beef Council channel. So you can come right back to this tomorrow, let's say, and there's a little link in the description for you to download this recipe. It's called Santa Fe, I forget if it's, Santa Fe corn chili. So you can get in there and grab that Santa Fe corn chili recipe, download it, and you'll be set to go. And I'll tell you what I love to do. I like to just go through and print the recipes out, keep them, build like my greatest hits playlist for Colorado beef recipes. You had a question, my dear?
I did not.
You did? Not?
I did not.
Are you sure? Okay. All right, so we'll keep this going. Get a little simmer going on. Hey, a couple housekeeping notes too. If you are looking to purchase some amazing Colorado beef, if you go to cobeef.com, Colorado Beef Council's website, cobeef.com, there's a tab up there called recipes. You can click that. You can find all of our recipes there from all the lives we've done. This is week number 18, I think. We've been doing these for 18 weeks. So you can find all the recipes there. Plus, the Colorado Beef Council has a really cool locator map that will tell you everyone in Colorado that is ready to provide you with some amazing Colorado beef.
So wait.
What?
18 weeks times my hourly rate is what?
This ought to be good.
When should I expect to see that check?
I don't know, but I understood you work for Chili. Did you hear, like, really quiet all of a sudden? Did you hear that?
No.
All right. So, yeah, you can go to cobeef.com, head over to that website, and grab those recipes and more. Okay, babe, where's my tasting spoon? Here it is. All right. So, I'm going to go through here, let this come to a simmer. Now, the cool thing, like I said before, I understand you may not like beans. Leave the beans off, add something else. You may not like corn. You can leave the corn out, add something else. Chili is like the best palette ever to create absolutely the most epic things you want.
What vegetables would be good to add in there?
Sorry, quality control. Peppers, onions. Love onions in here. Corn. I like corn.
What's your take on adding pasta to your chili? Ralston Valley Beef wants to know. That's a Cincinnati thing,
That is
isn't
a
it?
Cincinnati thing. I had that when I was in Cincinnati at Skyline. It's good. I'll tell you what. That's a hearty meal. Like I said, chili is such a good palette to really do anything you want with it. So you can add the beans or leave them out. Add the corn, leave them out. You can add peppers and onions, red, green peppers. You can add jalapenos. You can add, some people will crumble up cornbread in there to thicken it a little bit. Totally serve it on top of some warm spaghetti. Absolutely fantastic. You could serve it on top of potatoes. One of the things I love to do with my chili, as I expose our cupboard full of dirty...
We won't show that.
You guys, chili in a Yeti with a top on it is the perfect road trip snack, right? You can pull it out, pour some chili in, and you are good to go. But chili's just great. I think you can do so much with it. And it's just, like I said, it's a good palate. All right, so I tasted this. I'm going to add a little bit more chili powder to it. One of the things you'll realize, too, chili powder sometimes can almost give you, a little bitter. So I'm going to hit it with a little bit of salt. My preference says we need a little bit of salt. So we're going to get that in there. And then Annie is eyeballing the hominy in the back. So we're going to add that.
Where'd it go?
It's back there. It's hiding.
There it is.
Stop. We'll add it later, Ann. All right. So we seasoned it up with a little bit of salt. And then I'm going to add, I've been on a pepper kick lately, which is so weird because I am normally not, I don't eat a lot of like cracked pepper and things. Recently, for some reason, I have.
We have a question.
Yes.
John would like to know, what is your favorite chili powder mix, or do you make your own?
I make my own. I usually just add some, I'll grab chili powder, cumin. I'll add a little bit of oregano. I'll add some salt, pepper, some toasted garlic, toasted onion. I like to kind of mix my own and make just a fun hodgepodge. You can find a million recipes out there. And then just be careful too, when you're adding the ground chili or the chili powder, that you're not getting something too hot. Like today when I was in the Mexican aisle, or the Latin American aisle, sorry. I was in the Hispanic section of the grocery store, and they had Caribe chili, which is just, like, Caribe is really, really good. It's really hot. Like I said, chili this will handle anything you can throw at it. Yes, dear. Question.
What do you think about liquid smoke or barbecue sauce as an ingredient?
You know, I am not a liquid smoke fan. I will be honest. Yes, it has its place. Yes, you can totally use it. People overuse it. If I'm ever gonna use it, it may be 1 or 2 drops. I would rather smoke the beef and then bring that in and push it down through like a mesh or something to break it up, or make it in the smoker if I'm looking for smoke flavor. Barbecue sauce, absolutely. Like I said, chili takes everything. So if you like it savory or sweet, we have a couple chilies we make that we like not very sweet, but a little bit sweet. We'll add a little bit of brown sugar in there. We'll add some barbecue sauce as well. So you guys, the best part is grab this recipe and then take notes. Make it the first time like this, and then think, we should change this, or we should do this different. Yeah, it's good. I'm ready. I'm like drooling because it smells.
It does
so
smell
amazing.
really good.
All right. Not bad at all. All right, so now, that came out perfect. So what I like to do now, right, I will take one of my cornbread muffins, obviously take the muffin paper off. That is of the utmost importance, right? Oh, hey, I had to grab sour cream. Stay there, distract. Talk about anything you want, Ann. Any questions?
No questions.
Good job distracting.
Sorry.
All right, so let's plate this up, get you guys all set and ready to go.
Oh,
and
you
then,
bought more sour cream?
What? We didn't have enough sour cream.
We've got like 87 pounds of
All
sour
right.
cream.
Well, you can never have enough. All right, so here we go. Little chili over the top like that. And then I'll actually move it around the side of, see the cornbread muffin right there?
Almost like a cupcake.
Listen,
Chili
then
cupcake.
a little bit of hot sauce just on the top.
How hot is that?
This is jalapeno and poblano, so it's a little bit spicy, but you can pick your poison. I'll tell you what, when it comes to hot sauces, you could have, this is really nice. It's super mild to, why am I spontaneously human combusting? So pick your own flavor level or heat level. All right, a little bit of sour cream on the top. That's it. Super easy, but I'll tell you what, very flavorful. And like I said, so many options. Now, if you're going to cool this, that is always a question we get too. How long will this last in the fridge? What's the best way to cool it? You want to go in a big, shallow pan. If you put this in a tall, Tupperware container or a cylinder container. Why can't I say
cylindrical?
Cylindrical, thank you. If you put it in a tall cylindrical container, that mass takes forever to cool down. So I like to go big. I like to go shallow layer, get it cooled down as fast as I can. Leave it uncovered while it's cooling, okay? Then cover it up. And I would say chili is probably best for about 2 days in your fridge. If you want to freeze it, again, big container, shallow, let it go overnight, so it's nice and cool, and then freeze it. Shelf life in the freezer, probably about a month to 2, okay? When you reheat it, defrost it carefully in the microwave, uncovered, with the cover just resting on it, and then I would reheat it back in a stock pot. Maybe be ready with a little bit of water, a little bit of tomato sauce, just to enhance some of that moisture again and get it right back to where it goes. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. I'm Chef Jason Morse for the Colorado Beef Council. Hey, next month, October 9th, we've got a good one for you. We are going to be doing pot roast. We are excited about pot roast because it's pot roast. So we're going to show you how to do pot roast in the oven. We're going to show you an option if you're going to use your slow cooker. We'll even show you an option if you want to do it outside on the grill. We will be outside in the grill stadium getting ready to rock and roll. But I'll tell you, super excited to get that set and ready for you. So once again, thank you so much to the Colorado Beef Council. We appreciate the opportunity to represent beef in this beautiful state of Colorado. And thank you, as always, to all of our ranchers, producers who raise this amazing beef to fill our fridges, fill our bellies, and fill our freezers as well. So take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. We will see you guys next month when it is time for pot roast. Peace.